Assalamu alaikum. I am honored to be here. Thank you so much for having me. It's nice to be someplace where they pronounce your name correctly. I should tell you that the first time I ran for office, I said, "Hi, my name is Raja Krishnamurthy." And someone said to me, "So, what the heck does that mean? Where did you get that name?" So I was thinking to myself, and I said, it's very simple. Translated from an ancient Asian language, it means Congressman for the 8th District of Illinois. I'd like to observe the 3 rules of public speaking: be short, be sweet, and be gone. And so I just have 3 points that I want to make. First of all, I want to say thank you for this wonderful humanitarian award, but in accepting it, I'm here to celebrate you. And I'd like to thank His Holiness Mirza Masroor Ahmad, the president of your national organization, Dr. Ahmad, the people who personally invited me to be here in Harrisburg, including Amjad Mahmud Khan, Mujib Ijaz, Ifti Ahmad, and I'd like to especially celebrate you and the dignitaries who came here today. Can you give yourselves a big round of applause? You know, Ahmadiyya Muslims are some of the most exceptional people who make this country one of the most exceptional in the world. Ahmadiyya Muslims seek to serve humanity and promote the peaceful teachings of Islam. Your goals of peace, your rejection of violence, and your celebration of justice are central to the dreams of all Americans. Your example of service through hundreds of blood drives, your exemplary service in disaster relief around the world, your charitable works for those in communities who need it, not only does tremendous good across the country and around the world, but it fosters a better understanding of your religion. I applaud the message of this year's Jalsa Salana. Justice is the foundation for a lasting peace. I support you in all of your efforts to bring together people of every background to foster fairness and understanding, and I'm a proud member of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Caucus on Capitol Hill. But I go to my second point, which is celebrating our veterans is especially appropriate today. And can you give Mr. Cooper another big round of applause for the work that he does every day? Generations of American soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen have fought and died to preserve the freedom and the equality that the United States represent. These ideals are crucial. They are crucial for every American, regardless of whether you're Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Jew, or you are a person of no belief, to live together in unity without fear of persecution and to pursue your American dream. Today, however, my friends, too many of our veterans are not able to pursue their American dreams. Today, an estimated 40,000 veterans are homeless. Suicide is also a vexing problem. In my home state of Illinois alone, almost 200 veterans took their life in 1 year alone, a rate more than twice as high as the non-veteran population. Veterans are also more likely to struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as substance use disorders. We must come to their aid as they come to our aid every single day. That is why I am proud to have introduced and passed legislation to strengthen job training for reservists and veterans. I'm proud to have supported legislation that was signed into law that will require a national strategy to prevent suicide among veterans. I was also proud to be an original sponsor of legislation that has become law that is called the Forever GI Bill, that allows veterans to use their GI Bill benefits any time after service in the military to pursue a lifetime of educational and workforce opportunities. I'm proud to stand with veterans, and I'm proud that you stand with them too. So thank you to our veterans for everything that you do every day for our country. Third and final point, I'm going to go a little bit off script here. We need you now more than ever, Ahmadiyya Muslims, to participate in the civic life of our country. You do so much for your families, you do so much for your communities, and you do so much for your country. But I ask that you do more. I ask that you engage in even more public service for your country. In Washington, D.C., there's an old saying, if you don't have a seat at the table, you're on the menu. None of us in this room are going to be on the menu. Am I correct about that? And so I ask you to do at least three things. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're Democrat, I don't care if you're independent. I ask you to do three things. First of all, you need to vote. If you don't vote, other people will vote on your behalf. And you will have to live with whatever they decide to represent on your behalf. I choose to speak for myself, and I ask that you do for yourselves as well. So it's time to vote this year in 2018. The second point is to volunteer for causes bigger than yourself, including political causes. You are already so active in your religious and charitable causes, but I ask you to consider participating in causes bigger than yourself that might help represent you in places like Washington, D.C. And the third and final point is this. I ask you to run for office. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, or what have you. I ask that you consider at least, if not a lifetime of public service, a season of public service. And that may include running for office. When I was growing up, my father said to me, Raja, you can do anything you want to do in life. I said, really? He said, yes. You can be a civil engineer, a mechanical engineer, an electrical engineer, or a computer engineer. I said, wow, that's amazing. I ended up getting a BS in mechanical engineering. Of course, now I practice the BS part, not the engineering. But in all seriousness, I hope that even after you attain your professional and educational accomplishments, that you've engaged in an avocation and you've established financial independence for you and your families, that you'll consider running for office. Perhaps you'll run for city council. Perhaps you'll run for state house, maybe for state senate. Maybe in our lifetimes we will see an Ahmadiyya member of the United States Congress. How about that? Maybe one of you will run, or one of your children or grandchildren will run for the United States Congress. I just ask one favor. Please do not do so in my congressional district. But in any other congressional district, I'll be happy and delighted. With that, I close with my favorite saying, which is that yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. I'm so honored and blessed to be here for a few short minutes of your precious time to celebrate you, to celebrate your families, and to celebrate how together we are going to make America a better place. And so with that, I say, God bless you, God bless your families, God bless Ahmadiyya Muslims, and of course, God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you.